Hi YouTube, this is Angie. I'm going to do a quick little kind of catch-up haul of some things that I got maybe a couple weeks ago, yard selling, estate selling. The first few things I'm going to show you though are actually, if you watched my video a few videos back, the practical haul where I said we went up to the mountains and got, we paid like $8 for all this stuff, sort of practical stuff. There was like a few other things that I found that almost actually got thrown away. They also got at that same haul. And I'm so glad they didn't get thrown away because it would have been terrible. But the first part of it are these two linens. They're pillowcases and they're really nice heavy cotton linen material with the embroidery, little flower basket. And they're in decent shape. They're really clean for this age, but it's kind of weird. Each one has a little spot right about here where there's a little rip. This one's a little worse than the one above it, but I can iron a little piece, behind it to kind of keep it from going anywhere else. But those were also in that haul. And yeah, they almost got thrown away. I had these few things in a different bag and didn't realize what they were. And luckily, I caught myself just as I was about to throw the stuff away. But those are real nice. These usually sell fairly well, and they're real pretty. And if you look, the details are really great on the flowers. It's tiny. I mean, I think they're just gorgeous. But yeah, too bad I didn't find them before and get them listed before Easter. But those were in there. Also, this book, I just thought it was cute. I don't know why Charles Stoner just made me laugh with this little guy's picture, but it's pen tips on cartooning, and it's just a cool a lot of little cartoons and how to draw and that kind of stuff. It's just a cool little book. It's dated 1967. I just thought it was neat, and I threw it in with everything else that we had that day. Also, I just threw in a pack of camel cards. I'm not sure why. And there was another little pink dog. She's filthy. She was like on the top shelf in a bedroom next to some trophies. I'm just gonna throw her in the washing machine, and but it's just dust really. And lot her with the other ones that I got before. And the last thing that was in the bag I almost threw away that I got, I probably would have paid $5 alone for just it. It's a Sony, I don't know if you can see, Dream Machine, and it's in great condition. It just needs a little kind of cleaning up, but it works. Everything works, and yeah, I almost threw that away. The best kind of electronic that I have found to buy and resell is Sony, like cassette players, DVD players, the older ones, and even, believe it or not, clock radios. But yeah, it's even got the wood tone on the side. But yeah, all that was also included in that $8 haul that I had showed before. And yeah, I'm so glad I did not throw it away. Then another little haul here was it was actually an estate sale on the last day. My total, what I paid for all this was, I want to say $3.75, but it should have, everything was half price, but it should have been at half price. It should have been like maybe like $5, but the lady charged me $3.75. This little card I just got because it was really cute. I don't even know if, I wouldn't even say she charged me for that, but it was just really pretty. I don't know what it was dated, but when you open it, the little like school bell opens up. It's a honeycomb. That was just cute. I bought that to, I don't know, do something with, just because I thought it was cute. The ER stickers are new in the package. They're just like something you could get at Hobby Lobby, but they're Disney, and I just kind of threw those in too because I thought they were cute. The tins, the Jello tins, there's like a whole bunch of hearts, some copper colored ones, and all these little oval ones say either Jello or Jiffy Gel. I just got those because I wanted these ones, and they're vintage and they're cool, and I think they were marked $1, so they would have been 50 cents, but I probably paid about $1 for all of them. I'll probably keep some and then list the ones that I don't want. I also got another, I think it was like 50 cents, so a quarter, Dymo, one of the small label makers. And it's has like, it has a good bit of black tape in it. It's just one of the little blue label makers. I've showed those a lot before. These two Tupperware canisters, I love them. They were marked 50 cents, so they were technically a quarter. But they're the same, just two of the green ones. I'm actually going to keep those and use these for myself. Because living where we live, we don't have air conditioner. We have a swamp cooler, and Tupperware is really best for your stuff in the summer. If you live in a house with a swamp cooler, because it puts out moisture besides with the cold air. But those are cool. 25 cents a piece for those. I thought was a really good deal. And they're in really good shape. You know, usually the Tupperware is kind of, not necessarily canisters, but they're kind of scratched or not that great on the inside. But these were in excellent condition. But my favorite thing I got was this Coleman cooler. It's a Coleman 18, and it's so cute. It's teal blue. It was marked, and it's in really good shape. It was marked $4. So technically it would have been $2, but like I said, I paid like $3.75 for all this. So I thought that was a great great deal. The cooler is for me to keep. The canisters are for me to keep. Some of the Jello molds are for me to keep. And most of the other stuff over here, besides this card and the stickers, are for resale. So that was one estate sale. And actually 2 doors down from the estate sale, there was a yard sale. And I got 2 DVDs. One was a Lucy, the Lucy show, like seasons 1 through 3 or something, and it was sealed and new in the package. I grabbed it because it was just $1, but I don't know what I did with it. I could probably list it, but I'd probably only get like $5 or $6 or $7 for it. But I got this one because the Joe Schmo Show season 1, I think it's a 3-disc pack. This was the most hilarious show ever in the world. I think it came out in 2003. And I remember we used to like always rush home whatever night it came on. And it was like it was like when I used to watch Survivor with my family. No one was allowed to talk because we loved that show so much back in the 2000s. But this was the same way. This is hilarious. I really got it because I thought, well, I'm sure I could sell that. But then when I looked it up, I want to say there was a lot on there. But to me, I got it. We're going to watch it over because it is so funny. If you ever find it or come across it or get a chance to watch it, you will just die laughing. It is hilarious if you need laughs in your life. And I was like looking at these people. I remember, of course, everyone remembers him. I don't really remember. These look familiar, but not really. So I'm thinking, when I watch it again, it's gonna be like watching it again for the first time because I don't really remember everything. Kind of remember this guy, but that's about it. But yeah, if you ever come across that thrifting, you can get it for like 99 cents or something. Get it, pick it up, and watch it because it is awesome. And then at that same. No, this was a different yard sale. At another yard sale that same day, we went to one, and it didn't really have a lot. No, I'm sorry. It was actually an estate sale. I got a really nice King James Version Old and New Testament Bible, which is in really good shape. I love picking up Bibles when I can find them, and it's actually not written in. It's in really good shape. But I got the Bible, and I got this pack of carbon paper. This carbon paper was with some sewing patterns, and now that I've opened these little sheets up, there's like patterns on a lot of them that maybe she put on fabric or whatever. And then this is just a big sheet of carbon paper because, oh my God, as a kid I loved carbon paper. That was like the funnest thing to me, and I love it now. I use it in crafts or whatever, and it's very hard to find that old kind of carbon paper. I know a lot of young folks that if you're young and you might be watching, you probably don't know what it is, but it's a way to make a copy, or it's a way to make a copy from back in the day. And then one of my favorite sales that we went to was an estate sale, and I actually went, it's one of the ones that I see on estatesales.net, and there was some, the lady had just like knickknacks. I mean, she probably could have had like 5 stores. And there was so many, like she probably bought every elephant that she ever saw in her lifetime. And there were so many elephants and trinkets and knickknacks and stuff. And she also did ceramics and had a lot of ceramic molds and that kind of stuff, etc. Well, we went, and when we got there, I had kind of forgot about it. And when I walked in, I was like, oh my God, this is that elephant one that we were looking at online. So I go through the house, and then I go through the back where all the ceramics are, and I come back, and I've got just a few things. This was like the next to last day. Not the first day, but not the last day. So this was the middle day when everything was still the same regular price. I got these 2 ceramic pieces because we knew we were going to come back the last day, but I didn't want to leave them because they're just so cute. I just love them, and they were in excellent condition. I didn't really see any chips, but I love their faces. The little boy and girl angel with the candle holder. Somebody named Darlene did a fabulous job. The little girl one is actually made better because she's much heavier than the boy. So that means she sat in the mold a little longer, and they didn't pour. There's more. I guess there's more bisque in her than the boy, but there's a big difference in the weight. But they were both so pretty. I had to have them. They weren't priced, so I took those up, and then I grabbed a few other things. They had magnets, and I've been looking for these little fruit magnets with the leaves forever. The magnets were $5 for $1, so I got $2 worth. And I found this little. Anyway, I've been looking for these because my grandmother and my mom used to have them, the kind with the leaves. So I grabbed those 3. The other ones I just bought to throw in with some other magnets I've got, and the frogs I bought just because frogs seem to sell fairly well. This little Santa, recently I showed in a video where I found the little Miss Claus, the same size, that's leaning and supposed to be kissing, and she was missing her Santa. It's so crazy because I go to this sale and there's the Santa. So I got that to go with the Miss Claus that I got before. So anyway, this was $2. And then I was looking around, and my husband had a few other things. I think we paid like $6 total. He had 2 or 3 different items, which I can't show because they were like meters in the box for some kind of electronic little meter. He's already sold like both of them for maybe, I think one for $12.99, one for $14.99, and the total we paid that day was like, I think $6. So I'm not sure what I paid for the ceramic pieces because he didn't really charge us what he should have charged us. But the thing that I really wanted, I couldn't find, and there were these 2 elephants. I had seen them on the website, and they hang on the wall. They're the plastic, almost like that Sirocco stuff, but they're not. These are not marked. It's funny. Just this one says left, because they're kind of looking toward each other. And I guess that's to tell the people that don't get it, like face this one toward the other one. But they were so cute. They were marked $2 a piece, and I was going to go ahead and get them and not wait because first off I couldn't find them and I thought someone had already got them. And then when I was putting all my stuff on the table, right behind me was the front door, and the wall right that the front door is on, they were hanging right there. And it's so funny because this place was really, really dirty, dusty. And when I took them off the wall, you could still see their imprints. I mean, it was like they were still there, the marks and everything. So he sold them to me. I don't know what he sold them to me. That would be $4 right there. This right here would be $6, and plus this, plus what my husband got. We only paid $6 total. So that was a great haul, and I was extremely excited to find these elephants. But yeah, and then we ended up going back to this. I ended up going back the next day because everything was half price, and I got a truckload of ceramic molds and a few other, some Easter stuff, just a bunch of little extra stuff, which I'll show in another video because it's mostly like bigger outside stuff. But yeah, I just love these. The elephants kind of have a little bit of a smoky smell. I've sprayed them off to get the dust off. There was so much dust, but I'm gonna do a little soap, a little more cleaning. These were actually outside in the garage, so they don't really smell smoky, but otherwise, it was a great sale. One of my favorite in the Denver area. The name of this company is a Bluebird. I think they're nationwide, but the Denver area one, they're just great. I mean, God, they just do the best prices, especially on the last day. So anyway, just thought you would enjoy that. I'm going to show the rest of the ceramics and stuff maybe in another video. But hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Thanks.